8 Eastern.
As you probably heard, I've been running around the district visiting departments, and as I said, it's been one of the most fun things that I've done. My purpose is simple. It's to say thank you.
Today, the meet and greet tour continues for the First Lady. In just a few hours, Mrs. Obama visits the Department of Transportation, the latest in a series of stops across Washington, as she said. The goal, part introduction, part saleswoman. Here's CNN's Erica Hill with that.
Michelle Obama.
The First Lady didn't arrive at the Agriculture Department empty-handed. Rallying behind Secretary Tom Vilsack's plans for community gardens at the USDA, Mrs. Obama brought her own addition.
I brought a little gift to get this garden going. It's right here in this pot. It is a seedling. It will be beautiful one day.
Especially if it grows like the magnolia tree it came from, planted on the White House lawn 180 years ago by President Andrew Jackson. But there is more to this seedling than history. It's tough to ignore the symbolism of this gift, the relationships the Obamas hope to cultivate with the First Lady's get-to-know-you tour of government agencies.
It is an honor for me to serve in this capacity, and coming to these departments like I've been doing is probably one of the, next to hanging out with Malia and Sasha, is probably one of the most valuable things that I think that I can do.
It is also essential to her husband's administration.
The president's been focused almost entirely on the economic stimulus package and probably privately on Afghanistan and Iraq. So she's making the connections to agencies that don't always get much attention.
Her message is consistent and clear. Thank you, and we need you.
It's going to take quite a long time to get this country back on track. So your contributions are more important now than they have ever been.
At each event, the First Lady is also doing reconnaissance. With each handshake and hug comes a story of how real Americans are dealing with the downturn. Their hopes, their fears, their dreams. Information the president needs.
There is no more influential advisor than Michelle Obama. The trick is to be that influential advisor in private rather than in public. And in public, using those occasions to reinforce the president's agenda.
While Mrs. Obama's office tells CNN she is not visiting these agencies as a political surrogate for the president, the First Lady is staying on message at each stop.
And the president's plan to address the home mortgage crisis is going to help rural families refinance their mortgages.
The White House hopes the First Lady's plan will continue to help the president. Erica Hill, CNN, New York.